Hello, good morning. I want to share my condolences to the entire Christian nation around the world on the passing of Pope Francis, who passed away this morning at the age of 88. May he rest in peace and his memory forever be a blessing. Today is day 563 since the horrific massacre of October 7th, where 251 hostages were kidnapped to the hell called Gaza, and we still have 563 days later 59 hostages. The majority of them, according to reports, are not alive, but I don't care. I committed, and I will continue to advocate for them and fight for them and demand the release as if all of them are alive, and as if all of them are Israeli or American and Jews and non-Jews. All of them should be released immediately. We are here every morning to demand from the inhumane, barbaric, rapist, modern-day Nazis, monsters who kidnapped them, which are Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, UNRWA, and the UN, Al Jazeera, the Red Cross, and just ordinary regular civilians, to surrender and let all of the 59 hostages go immediately, at once, in one phase, in one bus, and Israel should give up nothing. If you want the war to end, you need to surrender and let all 59 hostages go. If you want the war to be over, you need to release all hostages and surrender. And I'll say it the third time, so maybe you get in your thick head everyone else who's calling to end the war. If you want the war to be over, you need to release the hostages and surrender. It's not gonna happen. The war is not gonna end as long as Hamas is still in power and they're still holding hostages. We will not end the war. We will continue the war that achieved the release of over 80% of the hostages. 196 hostages were released because of this war. Top leaders of Hamas and Hezbollah were completely eliminated, eradicated from this earth, went back to meet the creator, Satan, because of this war. 90%, the rockets fire towards southern Israel is down to about 99% from what it was on October 7, of course, but before then. These are just some of the accomplishment of the war, and the war will continue. And the war during this whole time were actually like a little operation, you can call it like this, with the pressure and the threats of the former administration, former U.S. administration, Biden and Kamala Harris, the traitors, where they continuously held Israel's hand behind their back and continuously stabbing them. These achievements were available even though the U.S. completely paralyzed Israel, you can say. Now that we have a president, we have an administration, a whole cabinet who supports us in this, the most justified war ever, we're not stopping. We will continue, and we are increasing, and we are taking over territory, and we will continue because we must ensure that October 7 will never happen again. And for all of you who have a very short memory, I want you to watch this clip and be a reminder why the war must continue and will continue.
إسرائيل دولة لا مقام لها على أرضنا. إحنا الدولة لابد أن نزيلها، لأنه بالفعل هي تعتبر كارثة أمنية وعسكرية وسياسية للأمة العربية والإسلامية، يجب أن تنتهي. لذلك احنا لا نخجل من نقول ذلك بكل قوة. إسرائيل لازم نقدمها، وحنقدمها مرة ثانية وثالثة، ومش هذا حتكون طوفان الأقصى أول مرة، لا حتكون ثاني وثالث ورابعة، لأنه احنا لدينا إصرار ولدينا قرار ولدينا إمكانيات أن نقاتل ونحارب، لكن كما قلت لك بدنا ندفع ثمن. نعم احنا مستعدين، معلش بدي أقول لك بشكل واضح، احنا اسمنا شعب الشهداء ونفخر أن نقدم شهداء. احنا لا نريد أن نمس لا بالمدنيين ولا أن نلحق الأذى بهم، لكن أوقات لأنه في تعقيدات في الميدان صارت في منطقة موجودة، وكان هناك في احتفال وكان في سكان منطقة واسعة ليست سهلة على امتداد تقريبا 40 كيلومتر. يجب أن ننتهي.
أن ينتهي وين؟ بقطاع غزة؟
ينتهي إلى لا، بتكلم عنه كل أراضي فلسطين.
كل الأراضي الفلسطينية، يعني زوال إسرائيل؟
طبعا. وجود إسرائيل غير منطقي. وجود إسرائيل هو اللي بخلق كل هذه الآلام والعذابات والدموع والدماء. هي إسرائيل مش إحنا ضحية الاحتلال نقطة خاصة. لذلك ما حدا يلومنا، إحنا شو اللي بنعمل. في 7 أكتوبر، في 10 أكتوبر، في مليون أكتوبر، إحنا اللي بنعمل مبرر. It is justified.
They want October 7 million times again. They want to annihilate Israel, and as he said, they don't care about life. They would happily sacrifice themselves using human shields happily They happy to sacrifice martyrs for the mission to annihilate Israel. So we will not sit by, we will not surrender, and we will not end the war. We will continue with whatever means necessary to ensure we can live in a homeland, Israel, for eternity. And we will bring our 59 hostages back because there's no other choice. They're not gonna stay there. We will bring them back with whatever means necessary. And we will ensure that Israel is forever victorious. Because once again, there's no other option. All of these wars, since the re-establishment of Israel, we've shown our dominance in the area, and we will continue. We are undefeatable, and we are immortal. We will continue living proudly between the Jordan River, throughout Judea and Samaria, in Jerusalem, through the Mediterranean Sea, for eternity. Am Yisrael Chai, forever.